Good afternoon, everyone. This is Marie coming to you live from Spain, and I'm here for my another online business live talk. And I have a very special guest. Her name is Catherine. She is currently living in Scotland. She's currently working as radiographer. And okay, so I'm going to let her in, guys, because I'm so excited to get to know more about her. Okay, so this is my very first time to get in touch with this amazing lady. So, hi, Catherine, you're live.
Hello, Maria. Nice to be here with you, and thank you so much for this privilege for having me be part of one of your business talks. Thank you so much for the privilege. It's just an honor.
My pleasure, dear. So yeah, so I'm doing this weekly interview, guys, to let you know who we are and how are we managing this business from our side. From because Catherine and I are working as an employee at the moment, and we have our reason to to find more ways to balance work and future family life. That is one of her goal, and I have my own goal as well. So let's hear more about Catherine. So Catherine, can you introduce yourself first, please, before we start our conversation? And
Yes, of course. So yeah, as Maria has already said, my name is Catherine. I'm originally from Ghana. I grew up in Italy, but at the moment I'm living in Scotland, and I am a radiographer by profession. I'm also a child of God, and I believe that is what really gives me the drive for everything that I really do in life. That is I think that's in a nutshell, a short introduction about myself.
yeah, so Catherine was so surprised when I told her that this interview is gonna be on live because she has never been to a go live interview before, right? Never.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I've done an interview before. It was a recorded one, but I was like, yeah, Maria is really challenging me to a live one today.
And you're doing great already there. You
Oh,
know
thank
that.
you.
So yeah, so we are here, guys, to talk more about our online business.
Yeah.
Those of you who have been following me or Catherine, you know that we are running a global business online, and we are here to talk more about it and how you can get access to this online business community as well. So yeah, so Catherine, what event or realization prompted you to seek change in your life?
Well, I think for me it was a bit of a hard one because last year my dad passed away, and his passing
Sorry.
was really, really painful one. I mean, he was sick for a while, and we were just hoping that he was going to believing in God that he was going to get well, but obviously the plans of the Lord, he knows how to get people well in different ways. Yeah. So things were just I mean, he became well, but in a different way according to what I was
Yeah.
expecting, my family was expecting. And that really changed the perspective on my life because my dad, he was a hardworking man. He worked really hard all his life, supporting his family back home, his family in Italy, so supporting myself and my sisters and my mom. And he was really looking forward to going into retirement and be able to do different things that he has not been able to do whilst he has been in his
Mm-hmm.
full-time work. And unfortunately, sickness forced him to go to early retirement. And we're like, okay, it's early retirement, that is fine. He's still going to be able to get well and then do the things that he has always had in mind, but the things that he has desired. But unfortunately, things didn't really go that way. So yeah, he did go to early retirement, but yeah, unfortunately, he passed away. I mean, he's resting peacefully, and I thank God for his life and for the memory and the things that he had taught us. But it's really pushed me to look out for something else because obviously, yeah, we were brought up to know that yeah, it is good to have an education, a proper education, so you can have a good job. But then at the end of the day, you are still always trading your time to be able to get that resources that you need in order to be able to live your livelihood. And it's really pushed me to think life differently. I mean, I've always had the idea and the passion to do something else on the side,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I was a bit honest because I thought, oh yeah, I've got time and all of that. But I think the reality of how my dad passed away and the fact that he was not able to fulfill the dreams that he had, because the projects that he had in mind were really fantastic. They were things that were going to bless people
Mm.
outrage of our family. So yeah, it's really, really touched me to be able to look out for something else. I don't get me wrong, I love my job, but like looking forward to the future, I would like to do it in a different way. I
Yeah.
want to reach a place that my job is not my primary income source, and I don't go to work because I need the money. I want to go to work because I want to learn the skills to be able to take it somewhere else. But then obviously it means I'll need my finance to be covered by something else or somewhere else. So yeah, and that is how I really came across this business. To be sincere with you, I came across the business 2 years before I started it. And
Oh.
back then, I was already involved in something else. So when I saw that business opportunity, I was like, oh, I didn't go in depth to find out exactly what the business was about, because I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh yeah, I'm involved in something else, so I'm not going to go into this one as well. But yeah, long story short, that one didn't know. Yeah, it was just not what they presented it to be. So yeah, I was out of it quick enough. But I never thought of going back and looking for this other one. And then yeah, 2 years after, which is then after my dad had passed away, I came across my coaches, and I was like, yeah, what they said, I don't know, for some reason, it really struck me a little bit more this time around. And yeah, I went through all the different steps, did my registration, went to
Mm-hmm.
the second stage, and then I was like, thank you, Lord, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that is how, yeah, I got started. So yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a hard time that
Yeah.
gave me that push, but I believe God knows how to use everything. He knows how to use our pain, and he just prompted me to take action, and I can't regret. I must say, like initially I was like a bit skeptic because obviously I didn't know the people that were doing the presentation, but I had this sense that no, God knows why he has got me to come back to this. So yeah, that was really like one of my push, but I really thank God for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So your dad really inspired you to become where you are now. I can
Yeah,
see
I
it
think I would
the
say
way.
so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm sorry about your dad.
No, God bless his memory. He was a beautiful person, and he taught us to live. So yeah, I just go with that.
Yeah, yeah. So because a lot of people don't really understand what we are doing in this business. So can you explain in your words? Can you explain what actually do we do in our business?
Yeah, so technically, we teach people how to leverage the online space so that they can build their own digital business. We do not do any selling. We only do the marketing part of the business, and
Mm-hmm.
everything else is sorted out on the background for us. Yeah, so all we have to do, and we've got like step to step training. You don't like nobody needs to have any experience. I had no experience at all
Mm-hmm.
in the things that I'm being taught, but there is step to step video training, and anybody, if I can follow it, anybody can follow it. And it's quite flexible, so everybody can just go at their own pace. Yeah. So yeah, that is, I think in a nutshell, that is what we do, teaching people how to leverage the online space to be able to build their own digital
Mm-hmm.
business.
Exactly. Yeah. So, okay, you told me earlier that you had already some experience in the what was that online business?
So it was online, yeah, but it was nothing to do with digital
Yeah.
marketing. Or
Oh,
yeah, I don't want to really go into that because I know some people obviously are making it in that area, but it was something way different from what
yeah.
this is about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, with that being said, what sets our business platform apart from the others?
Oh, I think the automation system. Yeah, because we've got an automation system. So even though we've got our own pages, there's an
Mm-hmm.
automation system on the background that even whilst we are sleeping, it's still working. People can still get onto our pages and be able to register themselves, and the system just helps them to go to the next step. I think that is one of the amazing things that I like about it.